Oh, that was the wrong button. Hey, everybody, welcome. You'd think after, you'd think we're season 2, episode 7. You'd think I'd get my buttons down, but no.
Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody.
Who needs it?
Who needs buttons? Not me. What I look like, an elevator. Welcome, everybody. It's Monday. Dingus
Monday.
with the. I'm gonna say that was a sub 20. A sub 20, if not a sub 20, a sub 25 for sure. First, Mike didn't even get the note.
Didn't get the note.
Yeah, he was talking to me on Discord and didn't even know we were live before you hit the first.
Yeah.
Not the gun drop buttons. It's the gingerbread man. Welcome in, Heather. Also, you got second. You were fast, but you weren't fast enough. You were sub 40. I saw that one. You hit it about 36 seconds. Still screaming fast. Welcome.
Sub-particle.
Yeah. He went Super Saiyan to get that first. A lot of commands are working sick.
Nice.
But welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. It's Monday. I've had a Monday today. It's been just a day. But we're here and I'm better. The day started out okay, but it ended pretty rough.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I am so happy to be here right now. Because this Monday sucks. But
did your Monday also sucked? It was just a bad Monday all around. Who else had a bad Monday? Raise your hand.
I think so. Yeah.
Do I feel well? Internally, yes. Externally, I'm hurt. I'm surprised I'm surprised I don't look like Mike's headband right now. But it was.
Oh, red.
No, just red, just sunburnt. I got stuck working with I don't know how old he was, 17, 16, 17. I hope he wasn't 18. If he was 18, I should have beat him up. But we went at 4:00. I get off at 4:30. I'll tell the story anyway. I was like, I don't know if I'll tell the story. I'm going to tell the story.
Do it.
We went, I'll leave out all the expletives that I told Mike about. Is 1 year anniversary of my stepfather's death. Oh, bummer, man.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry to hear that. But
thoughts and prayers with you, man.
So it was all good up until about 4:00. I was like, man, I'm almost ready to go home. Mm-hmm. You know, last 30 minutes is going to be easy. We'd just be sweeping, picking up stuff. One of the guys the boss guy comes in, and he was like, hey, I need you to go. I thought 4 of us were going to go move lumber from a driveway to behind the house. And I said, that's going to be easy. We'll get over there at like 4:10. We'll bust it out in 20 minutes. It'll be easy. And little did I know, it was me and this little kid, this little soft boy. You were around. I mean, I guess that if it was 1 year ago, I would be around. I'm glad that we were here for you, Sexy Bigfoot, and we're still here for you. But so me and this kid show up, and I was like, all right, this is going to take longer, but it shouldn't be too bad. And we start moving lumber. And this kid, I'm moving 4 times as much lumber as this kid. He's taking little breaks. He's like, I need to go get some water. I'm like, brother, I'm trying not to be here at 6:00, my guy. We got there like at 4:10, like right about where I said, and we didn't leave till 5:30. This kid, we were moving like LVLs, which if you don't know what an LVL is, it's just a really heavy lumber. It's like a beam, be over your door or a window. Or an opening in your house. And we had 4 left. We had like 8 to move. We had 4 left. I was like, do you want to make 4 trips or you want to make 2 trips? Because I'm like, this whole time I'm thinking we could be moving 2 at a time. And he was like, let's do 2 trips. And I was like, all right, cool. This kid's getting He's getting pumped, right? Now these probably weigh 80 pounds a piece, maybe. So I can carry one by myself. So I knew we could probably do 2. So we pick up 2, and we get 2 to where they needed to go okay-ish. And then we go back to move the last 2, and we get like 5 steps away from where they're stacked. And this kid goes, oh, and I'm like walking backwards, right? So I'm looking behind me, and I hear, oh, and I look, and as soon as I hear, I see the end of his end. He dropped his end. And so it's 2 of them. So it's like whatever 80 plus 80 is. I'm not going to do the math for you. You figure it out. It hit the ground. It hit the ground. And you know how like lumber does that little whip thing? Like it just like, and it freaking ripped out of my hands, and I was taking a step backwards, so my left leg was forward, and the edge of the board just hit the top of my quad and ripped down like past my knee. And I'm going to show you all now what it looks like. There it is, right there. Like started right there, hit that, and just ripped straight. And I'm just like, I wanted to hit that kid so bad.
There's an idea.
Can you get workman's comp for a bruise? Like I'm not immobile. Like I can still move, you know?
Oh, bro, you can't say that on and record it.
Somebody delete this. Everybody, I'm gonna start over the stream now. I was so mad and I was so hot. I came home and I smelled like death. It was a day. So that was how my Monday ended, and then I came home, had Olive Garden, and now I'm here. Wait, Mike's frozen.
Ooh, nice. Olive Garden. Yep.
Hold on, it's gonna catch up, and we're back. What'd you say?
I don't know. Good Olive Garden.
Yes, I had Olive Garden.
And you got a good hug. There you go.
I did get a good hug.
Man, that will set you right up, man.
I got these new glasses.
Ooh, fantastic. I love Minecraft.
I love Minecraft. They're not prescription, so. No.
They're not. Can you imagine? These are my prescription glasses. Waities. Yeah, I see that on my end too. Hold on. You want me to restart mine?
Yeah, maybe jump out and come back in. Oh. But I did order new glasses. You're not gonna see a big difference. I kind of got the same pair. I'm don't plan on ever wearing these in public. If I still had my Jeep where I could have like the top off and the doors off, I would cruise with these around. I would cruise with those.
Dude, have you seen the? It's like the one I saw was a do-it-yourself, but it's basically you use Scotch tape to make the windows from Minecraft. Have you seen that? Yeah, it's
that
pretty
sounds sick. Like you do that at your house, windows at your house,
right?
That's awesome.
I was just thinking doing it to your car.
Do it to the that'd be sick. But how was your Monday, Mike?
Down with those. Man, you know, let's keep it a good vibe. No, just
yeah.
It was all right. Better than last Monday, and tomorrow's gonna be better.
Love it.
Just a lot of stuff going on.
Sure.
I was telling somebody recently, I kind of regret. I have like a bunch of stuff, kind of big things that I can't really talk about going on. Which sucks because I'm like, man, this would be good for the podcast, but I can't talk about this. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be way better.
Yeah. Is there going to be a time when you can talk about it? Did you sign an NDA?
Not well. Yes, one of them I did sign an NDA for.
Oh.
Let's see, and then one is just I want to get it over with before I talk about it.
Sure. I can understand
the other
that.
one is about other people.
Oh.
And I don't want to speak outside of school.
Yeah.
Is that the phrase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're keeping other people's business their business, and I appreciate that.
Right. Exciting stuff. If I seem disheveled, I am. But hopefully one day I can tell you guys. And now that I think about it, probably 2 of those have NDAs. About the people that's in the Bible. Wait, we can talk about other people. Nuh-uh.
No. I don't think that's
bear
what it
one
says.
another's burdens, but gossip is a sin.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the Bible. Dingus brings up a good point. The Blues Brothers.
Yes.
We might as well jump straight head first into that.
Sure.
But first, before we do that, I wanted to ask, how's everybody doing? What's somebody tell me? Everybody, tell me something good. I want to know something good.
Everyone is okay.
Over the weekend, what'd you do? Tell me something bad. I don't know. Maybe don't do that. Maybe do. I
Tell
don't
me
know.
something you did that was bad. Whisper.
Tell me. tell me it in my ear. Just say it quietly. The original one or the remake? A remake of what?
Original.
We're just gonna have.
Oh, man.
We're gonna have Michael do his emo makeup, and I'll have Maggie do my emo makeup.
There we go.
And tonight will
there.
be the night that I will fall for you. The original one?
Blues Brothers.
No, the original one. I watched the original one. Did you watch the original one?
Same. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
That would be funny. We're gonna do it at some point.
It's going to happen.
At some point, it'll be like, wait, did you watch the original or the remake? And like, I watched the remake. I watched the original. It's like, well,
remake.
the remake sucked.
I watched the original that came out last year.
But low vibes. Yeah. How are the vibes? They're on the floor. No, I'm just kidding. The vibes are high.
Keeping them high. Oh, yeah.
I took it slow today with returning to work. Good.
There you go.
As you should.
Nice.
Have you finished your cake all the way? I just want everybody to know.
Personal.
As an adult, as we're all adults here, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Hell to the
Jack, are
no.
you in the chat?
We're all adults here. It's not against the law to just go to the store and buy yourself a little cake. You know?
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
it's not.
Michael,
It is not.
Stop.
By law.
Certain states you can go somewhere else and buy cake, but adults,
What?
kind of. Nah, we're not adults here. I have done it, but my parents
Legally?
bought me one.
I'm gonna go.
Oh. You can also make them yourself, yes.
No, that's
Yeah, but they
illegal.
charge
Look
you
that up.
$6 for a 3-inch square. Yeah, but sometimes you need. Listen, if cake was too cheap, you'd be eating it too much, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would pay the $6 and then be like, man, that was expensive. I'm not gonna do it again for a while. Box cake is cheap, but time is expensive. So although box cake takes like 15 minutes to put together.
Also, $6.
Are we talking
for
about
3
cake or
inches.
something else? We're talking about cake. Yes.
How much is the $5 foot long nowadays?
The $5 foot
like
long is about
$12.
$17, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So I mean, $3 for 3 inches is, or $6 for 3 inches is not that crazy.
I feel like you shouldn't advertise $3 for 3 inches.
Listen, sorry, flashbacks to high school.
It's a lot,
right now,
okay?
let's get some. Have you seen the meme? It's like, oh, you hate Subway, so you hate your own creations. Like, so you're bad at making
Yeah.
sandwiches.
If you don't like Subway, that's your own fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You're making that sandwich yourself.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Subway's honestly, it's the perfect store because I hate making my own sandwiches because they never taste as good as when someone else makes them. But
Right.
like,
Well,
you get to go to Subway, essentially make your own sandwich, but it's somebody else putting this together.
that's true. Also,
The dollar an inch.
Yes,
I hope
we
it's
do.
more. I hope it's more than $1 an inch. I feel like in today's
Like
economy,
It's $10 an inch.
just wanted to save for shock value. It's like $17 a square foot.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Those are circus freak numbers. Or can you say that
Anyhow,
anymore?
let's talk about the Blues Brothers.
Yes.
This week's movie was brought to you by Dinkus, and Sexy Bigfoot bought it, backed it. He said it was a good movie. So I'm not gonna lie, I had me worried a little bit because we typically will get a Sexy Bigfoot movie, and I'm like, oh boy.
Dang it.
No, I don't say, oh, dang it. I just like buckle up because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, Maggie clipped it.
Oh. A square foot.
Shoot.
This was a great movie. Yeah, so the movie, The Blues Brothers. It follows two brothers, Elwood and Jake Blues. What, right?
I think so. Elwood
Yeah.
for sure.
Elwood
They also
and Jake.
called him the prison name.
Yeah. And hey, at least you remember the ones I recommend. Honestly, Sexy Bigfoot, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
We've
At least
done a
one.
lot of movies, and I can remember almost every single one that that you've suggested. But it follows two brothers who, one guy gets out of jail and his brother picks him up. They are friends with they used to be orphans. They go back to where they grew up, find out that the orphanage is in trouble. It needs $5,000 in property taxes, or the Department of Education is going to seize the building, and the nuns will be thrown out onto the street, or into the mission in Africa. This I did not realize when I pushed play on this movie. When I tell you I don't look at anything about the movie before I start the movie, I'm telling you I don't look at anything. I didn't know this was a comedy at first.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it was like, this is like got very, very subtle undertones of like funniness to it. And I was like, and then it dawned on me, oh, this is a comedy movie. I think
Right.
I paused it, and up at the top it was just like comedy, and I was like, I'm an idiot. But
How would you know? How would you know? You're fine.
but yeah, and it's pretty much the save the town type of movie, but they just go about it a whole nother way.
Man.
That was a great plot explanation, honestly. Listen, I paid attention. But they get the band. Apparently the Blues Brothers were in a band before Jake went to prison. They get the band back together and they save the orphanage. Man, it had silly moments all the way like through the movie, right? And there was little chuckle spots. I didn't genuinely laugh like an actual laugh. Like there was a couple of chuckles, like like that's funny. But like I did not start like just out loud making noise until I heard hut 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 hut. Like Dingus got it on the head. I was like, here's the comedy. Like that was the funny. The last 30 minutes of the movie was the funniest part of the movie, I thought.
Oh man.
Like all the car chases and like the amount of vehicles that just piled up, like the amount of police cars that just were stacked on top of each other was amazing.
Bro. I want to make a meme. It's like literally no one, and it's like cop cars in the 80s, and it's just a car upside down. Because like they were all upside down. Like
Yeah,
it was amazing.
exactly. Married to Dingus. Hut 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 hut. And then the one guy's grappling, and he's like hut hut
Yeah.
hut hut. He's all by himself. Like they called in the whole army to get these guys.
Right.
If you haven't seen it, maybe pop some popcorn, give her a gander.
Get a little
But what were your thoughts, Mike? Yeah, take a swig of something.
Yeah.
The Nazis too. I forgot about them. Oh, and Carrie Fisher.
Bro, Carrie Fisher being in this, like when she shows up, I'm like, she's like in a car and it's kind of dark. I'm like, is that Carrie Fisher? And
it pulls out a rocket launcher.
Carrie's got a gun.
That. Honestly, I'm gonna out myself. Like the whole nun experience, I was like, that's a little weird. And then as soon as I saw Carrie Fisher pull out an RPG, I was like, this has got to be a comedy. There's no way. there's no way this is a serious movie.
Bro, whenever Carrie Fisher like blows up the entire building trying to kill that guy. Yeah. That was so funny to me, just how they were falling like through the like hole in the ground.
It just swallowed them.
Bro, what is going on?
And then like one of my favorite parts was every time they'd like fall or crash or like get shot at, they'd stand back up and the music would start back. Down, 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 down. And then they get shot at by RPGs and they just go into the hotel. Like
they just brush it off all the time.
Completely ignore it. They're like, oh well.
Bro, I like watching it. I have so many questions. No, whenever I was watching the beginning, I was like, man, all I know about this movie is that it's a comedy. That's it. Like, I haven't seen what's his name, Steve Buscemi, in many things. I've seen the other guy in a lot of stuff, but I just didn't know like what to expect at all. And it's kind of good because I knew is this is a very popular comedy from the 80s.
I had never heard of
it. So the cameos in this movie are insane. Have you there's so many musicians.
Ray Charles is in this movie.
Yeah,
bro, that was a funny part too. He just whips out the gun and shoots at the kid that's trying to steal the guitar.
Bro. When everybody's putting up like the posters for the concert, and it shows him put it up, and it cuts to another angle, and it's upside down. Yeah, I was like, "Gosh, dang it.
They did
I don't know
so
what I expected. That's great.
He's never gonna see it. Like
exactly. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in it.
Say what you want about deaf people. You know what I mean?
No, don't say what you want about deaf people. Wait, no, yes.
No, say exactly what you want about deaf people.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin was in it. Her whole scene, I was like, man, it's cool that they got some random woman to play this part. And I was like, wait a minute. That's Aretha Franklin.
Wait, who is that? Is she the diner lady?
Yeah, she's the diner lady.
The lady at the gas station, fun fact, the lady at the gas station, that Elwood was risen up and then she ended up going to the hotel and waiting and he never showed up. I was like, who's this lady? Like, so what's this? Such a random, like, appearance, right? It had to have been, I was like, it's got to be somebody. So I like, you know how like on Amazon, if you pause it, it'll show you who's in the scene. And it was, who?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's something. I don't remember what her name is. But anyway, I was like, who's this person? And I was like, Twiggy.
Yeah.
And I like clicked on the thing and it was like, learn more. And I was like, click. And it showed me like a little paragraph. And she was like one of the first skinny models, apparently. She like started the movement of skinny modeling. And I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Like her and a couple other people.
Literally, I thought the same thing. I was like, she's somebody, and I have no clue who she is.
Yeah, she was a really famous model.
Gotcha. I looked up the X-ray thing on Amazon, and it was like known for the Blues Brothers sequels. And I was like, okay, that's enough of that time. I just didn't know. That's funny, dude.
That's how she got her name, Twiggy. That makes so much sense. Why are they making fun of this lady? She wasn't anemic. Like
she might have been.
Long legs and arms. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, the guy who let's see, he was not a prison guard, but he was given back giving back the dude's his stuff at the beginning of the movie. That is Frank Oz, who also starred in a blockbuster in the same year. He played Yoda.
The Wizard
in
of
Empire
Oz.
Strikes
Oh,
Back. Yeah.
he plays Yoda.
Yeah.
I don't
What's
know
up,
what
Jack?
I'm talking about, Mackie. What up, Jack? That's awesome. Yeah, that scene was really funny. And then he was like sign, and the line was like so far back, he like leaned forward really far. Yeah, this movie was unexpected, entertaining. I will say that old movies kind of had this pace to them where it's like there's just a lot not happening, right? There's just they're long for no reason really, which is fine. Like it's not a deal breaker for me, but you're like, you look at the time for this movie and you're like, man, there's so much that still has to happen. And I feel like I'm almost halfway done with the movie. And then you realize you're only like a third of the way into the movie. You're like, oh, frick.
Right. I looked at the hour mark and I was like, what else is going to happen? Like,
yeah. But I enjoyed it. Blues Brothers,
that's good.
there was like the subtle, obviously there was like the blatant comedy in the movie, right? But I feel like there was like a subtle comedic timing in some of the scenes. Like for instance, when he's exiting prison and like the gate opens and then the other gate starts sliding open and he just stands there for like way too long. You're like, it's like, it almost made me think that he forgot to go. Right? Like he forgot to, like, you got to walk out of prison, and he's just standing there like boss mode, just, you know, like, and I was like, that is like, it's just those like subtle, like comedic, things that I'm sure when they were recording it, they were like, I'm just going to stand here for an obnoxious amount of time until it's funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
What's up, Corrupt?
There was, the timing is so weird with these movies. Although I will say for the 1980s, the timing was like better than, I want to say like Dumb and Dumber for me. But like they let the jokes go on for like, I want to say like 2 seconds too long for me.
Oh, okay.
But I think that's just because of the time. And then also you bring up a good point about like the time frame, and maybe people, if you're going to see a comedy movie, you're like, it's a movie, so let's spend time doing this. Because I think somebody said it in the chat. These are Saturday Night Live original characters. So like if you wanted Blues Brothers just faster, I would guess you would get that during SNL.
Sure.
For like, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. Yes. Thank you, Heather. So I'm guessing, maybe just letting it sit longer was the whole point of making it.
It was like the difference between like watching a minute TikTok versus like a 10-minute YouTube video. It was like long form comedy almost. And yeah, there was just like I said, towards the end was when it really started like picking up. Like they were just like let loose, like everything, like do all of it.
All hell breaks loose.
Yeah, they were like all the chaos right now. And just
quite a bit of action in this movie.
I want to know how much their set, like their props department went through.
Bro.
Like I want to know the budget for the props department, because the amount of like the scene where they drove through the mall, like
the mall's insane.
They destroyed an entire mall. They went through Toys R Us, which is probably why they're out of business now. They ruined them. Man. And then like all of just like the street signs, the caution cones, the cop cars, like all of these things that they just destroyed. The mall was set for demo. They staged every shot.
Oh, no, it was set for demo. Okay.
So it was a real mall that was going to get demolished.
I literally thought, I was like, it would be cheaper to buy the mall and demo than it would be to.
They contacted the demo company. Awesome. They're like, "Hey, can we come help?"
Yeah, exactly.
That is legit.
Wow.
How fun would that be to be the Blues Brothers, corrupt? How fun would that be to be the stunt driver that gets to drive through the mall? They're like, hey, take this steel box with wheels on it and drive it through that mall and
nuts.
just rip, like when the cop cars were inside that like art exhibit area that was like maybe a 40 by 40 area, and they're just doing donuts in it, and then they like peel out, and like there's no need for it, but they're doing it because it's funny, you know?
Dude, I think they got some of their money back because of the stores that were featured in that shot, because it was like
Pier 1 Imports.
Pier 1 was the funniest to me because it was kind of out of nowhere. They're just like, oh, Pier 1.
Yeah, they're driving through the mall, and he's like calling out locations like you do when you're driving through town. You're like, oh, there's Target. Oh, there's, and it's like everybody's done exactly that, and he's just calling out the stores and then they like drive through them after he's like calls them out, and they're like, Pier 1, and just like for no reason.
Oh shoot, man. Yeah.
The Oldsmobiles are in early this year. Yeah. Straight into a car dealership. Yeah, they.
Oh man. I wrote down, I was like, have you ever just been in a store and thought it'd be really fun to just drive a car through here?
100%. 100%.
Somebody did.
I would love it.
God bless that person.
Also, almost every scene when a cop gets hurt, you can hear someone yell, I broke my watch. I know, I noticed that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I noticed that, but I didn't cop related. Yeah,
like when they're leaving the last concert location, and all the cop cars are like, and they all crash, and then like it zooms out, and you hear a guy go, I broke my watch.
Oh man, I think that happened in the mall, and like the car is upside down. There's like demo everywhere, and he's like, I broke my watch.
So
upside down.
What's the deal with watches though? Because at the very beginning of the movie, the guy who's giving back all of his stuff picks up his watch, and he's like, a broken watch, and like hands him a watch, and then throughout the movie they're mentioning broken watches. What's that all about? Do we know what that's up? Does the chat know what that's about?
SNL skits, so I don't know.
Overall, I thought it was. It definitely seems like a classic.
Yeah.
The music, the musical aspect of the whole movie, was pretty good. I enjoyed the music. The church scene was funny as frick. He's like,
gosh,
the band, and then he just does like back handsprings down the aisle.
Oh man, I think I wrote down, I was like, man, I got to get myself to a black church.
Yeah,
no, it was awesome.
Yeah, I think it was a good movie. I'm gonna give this movie, it's a solid like 7. It's just right there. It's funny. It's timeless. You know, it's like it's a good movie.
Yeah.
The preacher was James Brown. Yeah.
I did write down, this is the this is the best musical we've reviewed so far.
Yeah.
Because like
100%.
literally, I want to say like the second half is a musical.
Yeah.
But
as soon as they start putting the band back together, it turns into a musical.
Right. I want to say it was I was a bit concerned about that. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, not necessarily for the comedy, but for how much action's in it.
Yeah,
like it's crazy for being a comedy movie. Oh, there you go. I had no clue it was any sort of musical. I thought maybe they performed live, but I didn't think it was a musical.
Yeah.
But the Aretha Franklin bit, that was straight up a musical number.
Yeah.
But
same with
the cameos were insane.
Same with the Ray Charles scene. They had like the flash mob outside the store.
Right. Oh man. To be fair, oh yeah. So first suggested one. Yeah. So definitely the best musical we've done.
Yep, 100%.
Of the two.
The part.
Also,
Go ahead.
I think you said no more musicals, so this snuck through.
It snuck in. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Didn't know it was a musical.
I didn't know.
People are just suggesting musicals, hoping you don't know that it's a musical.
They don't. They're like, he's not looking. He's not gonna figure it out.
He's never seen Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. Cats was that bad. Dingus, I will pay you $5 to watch that movie.
I'm sure the musical's fine, but the movie was terrible.
I made them watch a musical to prove that they are not all bad. That's fair. I didn't realize this was a musical either. Sexy Bigfoot. Grandma. Yeah, Sexy Bigfoot started calling me Grandma. He's like, no, Grandma, I'm Sexy Bigfoot.
That's great.
Sexy
great.
Bigfoot, I'll pay you $5 to watch that movie, and if you like it, I'll give you another $5.
You have to have proof that you like it.
Yeah. You can't
Also,
lie.
probably one of our better
This is based on honesty. Okay, this is the honor system here. You can't just say you liked it.
Yeah.
Because I'll immediately know you're lying.
I can't be too mad about Cats because I think that was one of our best episodes.
Yeah. Look. There was the. I'm not a huge the means justify the ends type of person, but the means did justify the end in that scene, in that sense.
Wait, hold on. What started something?
It started something. It started
BCAC?
Cats. What's BCAC?
What's BCAC?
I don't know.
Before
Cats,
after Cats. Oh yeah, that's true. That's funny.
Another part of that movie that I enjoyed was every door that they went through when they were in the government building, they'd throw stuff in front of the door. You notice that? Yeah. And then they run up the stairs and they get to the door and they're like, stand back, and then just empty into the door.
Yeah.
just straight up unload.
I wonder if they got a bunch of money at the end of the movie. They're like, hey, let's just have a lot of
our budget just got way bigger. Buy the tanks. Yeah. Get the tanks. Get the guys that rappel from the roof. Yeah. We're adding this last scene.
Dude. So the Nazi guy was in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Nazis.
The whole Nazi subplot.
They just slipped that one in there.
Right? Oh man. The head Nazi was also in, if you'll remember, he was in The Burbs when we watched that a long time ago.
Who did he play?
One of the bad guys.
Oh yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I remember. I knew his face looked familiar. I couldn't remember. I knew he was a bad guy of some sort.
Yeah. I literally just watched the movie this weekend with him in it. And so when he showed up again, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's everywhere.
The short guy, the short Nazi.
Yeah, the head Nazi.
He pulls out the Luger and just starts shooting at him through the...
I love that it was a Luger, too. It's so good. Bro. The Burbs was a fun one.
Blues Brothers is a good movie. I enjoyed it.
7.5 yeah, for me.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5 too. I feel like after I gave it a 7 and I was like, nah, I liked it more than that.
Sure.
But I've seen it 1,000 times, I swear. Oh, The Burbs. Yeah, The Burbs was a decent movie. Yeah, we've reviewed that one.
That was a long time ago. Jeez.
That was a minute ago. The Bluesmobile rip. Yeah, that was funny too. When they got there,
yeah, I did laugh at that part.
I half expected him to just be like salute the car because it had done so much for them,
right.
But Heather, we watched it.
I was not in a good mood when I started that movie, and by the end of it, I was in a much better mood.
Yeah, the Blues Brothers it's a time,
Excuse me. Let's see.
When they play at the country bar and they play Rawhide. That was funny.
Yeah, right. I think so. I was looking at what's next. I feel like it's Caleb movie time. Have we talked about Blazing Saddles? Okay. So
that?
Married to Dingus suggested
Married to
Blazing
Dingus
Saddles.
suggested it. Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. This one I haven't seen all the way through, but I know it's. I don't want to hype it up, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see that one.
All right. We push forward in anticipation.
I can't tell you anything else about it because I love that you go in blind. So
Yeah, I don't want to know anything about it.
Mel Brooks, but yeah. Yeah.
Shout out Married to Dingus. Is this Married to Dingus's first
I think it
movie
might be.
suggestion?
I think it might be.
She's probably suggested movies through Dingus, but her personal.
There we go. First one.
Let's go. Her first solo appearance, Miss Married to Dingus. You're now in the hot seat because if I hate this movie, you're going to hear about it. And listen, I don't care how many people say it's a good movie. You're not safe. Because
Yeah.
some movies just don't they don't hit, you know. But I will go into this movie with anticipation and expectation.
There you go.
But
Robin and his movie.
so wait, what's it called? Blazing Saddles. Okay.
Blazing Saddles. Yeah. Not to be mixed up with, which I always do, Blazing Angels, the video game. Always mix those two up.
Oh, that's a good game. That's the airplane game, right?
I loved that game. Yeah, I loved that game, dude.
Yeah.
That needs to come back.
Mike, in the comments, you said comments game. What is that?
Oh, so that was, you know how we talked about. Oh, we should have talked about this before.
Oh, I need to prepare more. We'll save that for next time.
Yeah, sure. But close transition going from Blazing Angels to the Xbox game announcements. If you want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that,
bro. Did you see any of them? I haven't seen any any of the announcement videos. I saw a picture that Xbox posted on Instagram. So if you have been here since the beginning, which I think Maggie may be the only one who saw me playing Doom. But Doom is coming out with a new game. It's the Dark Ages, so it's like a medieval Doom. Yes.
Which looks, I've heard, I haven't actually seen anything, and I heard that he has a shield with blades on it, and I'm like, I'm ready, because who doesn't love a good medieval? Who doesn't love a good medieval game,
bro?
And so we'll be
trying
playing
not
that
to get
one.
hyped.
No, I'm hyped. I'm already there. We'll be playing Doom: The Dark Ages on Nightmare mode first run through, because I can't play
this time.
Listen, I can't play Doom 1, or I can't play Doom 2016 and then Doom Eternal both on Nightmare mode and then chicken out Doom The Dark Ages and not play it on Nightmare. So we got to do it.
Man.
Is it almost time for spoopy games? I'm going to be honest, Heather. Doom is the only game that's really jump scared me really hard. The Dark Ages. Yeah, if you watch me play Doom,
on all the demons.
if you watch me play Doom, you'll guarantee see me jump. Those Night Walkers, or what are they called? What are they? The Knights, the Doom Knights or something? The big dudes that jump at you.
Hell Knights.
Hell Knights, dude. You'll be moving and running and jumping and going, and then you'll just be like, all right, I think I'm good. Spin around, and he's just like, hey. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm dead. Great. Like Narc. Resident Evil jump scared me. I played Resident Evil 7, and I got jump scared one time, I think. in the whole game.
The
soundtrack.
Well, unfortunately, Mick Gordon's not coming back.
No,
That's the only bad thing. Yeah.
I don't want to play it anymore.
No, what I'm gonna do is just play all the music from the last 2 games.
Oh, there you go. Okay, wait. Let's before we pass judgment too hard. Okay, I'll hear the new soundtrack, but I'm not hyped for the soundtrack. I'm hyped for the game, and if I have to listen to old Doom, then I'll listen to old Doom. I'm talking about the OG. I see. But yeah, so Doom: The Dark Ages is coming out. There's a new Starfield game, but I don't know if I'll even play that. Black Ops 6 is coming out, which I was like, yeah. And then I saw that it's 306 gigs, and I was like, dang.
Oh, that's fake. That's fake news.
It's fake?
They came out and said it was fake news.
Somebody released fake news. I can't believe everything I hear on the internet. Or is that what you're telling me?
Surprisingly, I thought video games were saved from fake news, but not.
Dang,
alas.
man. Who's gonna make fake news about Call of Duty? Battlefield. Diehards. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's not 300 that they were saying.
You don't have the Get Good redemption anymore. I don't have Get Good anymore, Heather. I don't know where it went.
Oh no.
So we'll have to order some more. What color? I just put the black ones on, but I can change colors.
Yeah. Suit you.
I feel like we need it for Doom. For Doom, we definitely
Did they make a Doom Slayer skin for Doom Eternal where he had cat ears? I want to say they did, but it was after I stopped playing it.
Maybe. I never put any skins on my Doom guy.
Yeah. I put on the unicorn skin just so I could take a photo of him like looking real menacing against like the first time you see the big bad. And it was kind of worth it. Oh, you got to do both.
I couldn't fit it over my headset.
That's fair.
I had the cat ears on too.
Dude, one of those times you gotta stand up and scare people.
I did. I last time I did it, I went.
Oh
like
my
this.
gosh, the pink
like
glasses. Get back here. Oh man, that's fantastic.
But what were we even talking about? What are the other games that are coming out? I don't have the list in front of me.
So one I'm really looking forward to. They have Gears of War E-Day, so Emergence Day.
What do you mean? How's my wrist feeling?
Oh,
wait, say that again. I was confused as to why my wrists limp.
man, I can't look at you right now.
Well, I can't change. Well, I can take these off.
Limp Brisket? No. Gears of War Emergence Day.
Oh, Gears
So
of
it's
new Gears game.
Sign me up.
I'm in.
It looks
I'm
fantastic.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Is it multiplayer? Is the campaign multiplayer?
It better
more
be.
important?
Campaign should be like all of them have been co-op campaign. So freaking hit me up. Let's see. For me, Space Marine 2 looks nice. Was that on the Xbox thing?
What's
Space Marine 2 does look very nice. I'm very excited for that.
Is that like
Warhammer?
Warhammer? Yeah.
Yeah. It comes out at $60 and it's the cheapest thing you can buy for Warhammer.
Really? Wow.
No,
I'll just
freaking little.
I'll wait for it to go on sale.
Ridiculous.
Oh. You're talking about the actual game.
Yeah. Let's see. There's a new trailer for Fable, and I hope
saw
to
that.
goodness they do well by that.
I
Good
played
God
a little bit
Almighty,
of,
please help me.
Fable 2.
Maybe Fable 2. That's one. Of
I
my
know.
favorite
That's
games
why.
of all
That's
time.
why I started it. I didn't finish it. But
There's
I
an
thought about
achievement
you
for like.
when I saw.
When's my? I've been part of the master race for like computers.
Yeah.
I have a computer. JK, lol, JK.
I need like a staticky looking screen that goes and it says we'll be right back.
Oh man. He's always been Caleb. No, I got a pretty good PC right now.
Yeah, he's got a PC.
I'm kind of nervous.
Mine should be here maybe this weekend. I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna be great, dude.
But dude, I have so many I'm
so
swamped in games. I am.
Who's ready for Minecraft?
It shipped yet? Let me look right now. We'll get a live update. I'm about to play Minecraft on 4K.
Render distance of 6 blocks.
You don't even know.
Yeah, that's gonna be super fantastic. I'm excited for like what you'll be able to like. You'll be able to play and stream and hopefully record. Yeah, Minecraft at 60 frames.
Nope, it just says processed. So
dang.
It better freaking ship tomorrow. Render distance 6x6 blocks at 1080p. Hell yeah. It's taking freaking forever. I'm about to drive to New Jersey and get it myself. But yeah, no, the games you know what? It's been a while. I feel like it's been a long time since we've had games coming up that I actually am slightly looking forward to. Not like there's been games where I'm like, I'll see if it's good. You know, like I'm kind of like, you know, like if it's not any good, I won't play it. But like Doom, I'm gonna play that regard. Like I'm just gonna play it. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait for reviews. I'm just gonna play it because it's usually a good time. I have no reason to believe it's not gonna be a good time. And then some other ones are also in the works.
I was talking to somebody and I said this was the first like game announcement that I've been excited for. I think at least since I've like went on the road for PNPA. Like that whole time I was like, gosh, release something.
Yeah.
You know?
GTA 5 is a good game.
Except for what's it called? Helldivers, but that was kind of a surprise hit.
Yeah, Helldivers was kind of like a shadow drop, kind of snuck up on us all. Yeah. Captivated our hearts and our minds. Me and Mike have played GTA 5.
Yeah, it's been a minute,
not on PC. We haven't done like role playing. But
you know what I got on PC actually recently was Valheim. And I haven't played that in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I forgot about Valheim. We need to get back into that.
Yeah.
We still have a huge world like that we've been chilling there.
Did you play it on Xbox?
No, I have it on PC.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
It's crossplay though, so I think it's
yes.
It transfers. Yeah. You can play with randoms or something, I think, kind of like FPS. Yep. No, GTA is fun.
Yeah. I've just played that so much.
Yeah, we've played GTA a lot. GTA 6 is supposed to be coming out, maybe. Maggie, believe it or not, Maggie is waiting for my computer to get here so she can watch me play Ready or Not.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, she's like, I have I think the other day she was like, I have an itch for Ready or Not. And I'm like, well, but GTA is third person, indeed.
Right. I had to write down. Also check your phone. That's it. I haven't run. I'm waiting for it to go on sale and
Ready or Not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I should be able to play it with you guys.
Dingus, Ready or Not is the SWAT team game. We played it pretty religiously for a couple weeks, and then they updated it, and then I wasn't able to play it on my computer.
Ah, dang.
The real question is if Mike will be there as well. Beware for what?
Ready or not.
Oh.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am really good at hide and seek. That's what that's about, right?
Oh, it was just on sale a couple weeks ago.
How many people do you have? Do you have Caleb and Josh and you? Is that
Caleb, Josh, me. Joe plays it sometimes. He says it stresses him out too much, which is fair. Fair. This game it's stressful. But yeah, Ready or Not is a fun game. I enjoy it a lot.
5-man squad, really?
What? Nice. They added an extra? Oh wait, no, there was always been 5.
Content warning. Yeah. I think that's what you're talking about, Heather.
What game?
We played that.
Yeah, content. We played that Thursday? Friday?
Yeah, something around there.
Wednesday?
Dude, there's a body cam video game going through like shorts and stuff. Half the time I think it's actual body cam footage.
It looks real.
And then,
for sure.
Action happens. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a game? That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the only thing though is like body cam and Ready or Not are so similar that it's like I'm just gonna pick one and play that.
Yeah.
The other day I got off work and you'd already been live for like an hour. Listen, man, I'm like
I meant to ask you about that.
I'm like a fart. I just show up. You know?
Show up when you're on a date.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I meant to ask about that, but didn't reply. Because I think it was whenever we played at like 2:00 in the afternoon or something. It was crazy.
Oh, it was Wednesday. I didn't go to work on Wednesday because I was still feeling like dookie.
There you go.
That's why I was on Wednesday.
Gotcha. Space Marine is probably my most anticipated. Yeah, and that's 1 to 3 player. I would love to play that with people. I'm excited about that one. It's a good step for Warhammer.
Yeah, I feel like Warhammer's had some games, but they just haven't had like a good one.
I know they've had. I didn't know it was 6v6 PvP. That's tight. I know they've had a lot of games that were either PC or PlayStation exclusive, so I never got into them.
Oh.
And then if I bought a PlayStation and the game, it would still be
thank
cheaper.
You, Sexy Bigfoot.
than the actual game, board game. So.
Yeah, I have a question for chat and for you, Michael. I was in Home Depot today and had to take a dump. And made me think, so in this scenario, you have 3 stalls, right? There's the first, second, and third stall. What stall are you going into? When you walk in, what's your go-to stall? You gonna go handicap all the way to the end? You gonna go middle stall, or you gonna stay first stall?
Just listen to your heart.
So there's
just
3
listen
stalls?
to your heart. Walk in there and listen to your heart, man. There's 3 in this scenario. There's 3 stalls. They're all open.
Okay,
you
3.
You can pick whichever one.
Man, if there's 3, go for the middle. Man.
Last, to be honest, Josh is going handicap.
Yeah, but never mind. Man.
The gap in the first one is rough. What gap?
Gaps in toilet for like, what do we call them? Toilet stalls are ridiculous. Can we talk about that?
Oh, you mean like people are looking through trying to see you?
Yeah, because they got to check.
Sexy Bigfoot said the end as well. I like the handicap ones if I need the space. if you're just trying to like hold on for dear life, you know.
Lord, help me.
Just in case I want to stretch my legs.
Oh man.
If I'm having a not good time, it's the family restroom. Heck yeah.
Oh, that's no. I found that hack when I was at work.
No, like I have
because it's like
I have to have a lot of
Huge.
shit. Oh, because you bring a lot of shit with you. So this question isn't just a random question.
As long as you leave it.
I had read an article or saw something like long time ago, right? This is long enough ago to where I was like, did I just make this up or did I actually... Well, the toilet isn't any bigger. Middle is worst choice.
Oh man.
And so I looked it up. I was like, what stall is the cleanest, right? Because I was like, somebody's got to have done a study.
Dude, I feel like middle is always like clogged up to hell and back.
And so
I don't know what it is.
I don't know where to wait. Hold on, I can pull the study up. That way, Mike knows that I'm being for real.
For real.
Cleanlink.com is where this study is coming from. According to studies, the middle stalls are to be avoided if possible. Apparently, people tend to choose the middle one because this centrally, I don't know what that is. Preference? It's in the middle. I don't know. That makes, I guess that's a psychological thing. On the other hand, the first stall, which is the least used, is likely to be the cleanest. After teaming up with local custodian, a psychologist tracked down how often the toilet paper was changed in each of the 4 stalls for 10 weeks. Wait, what?
I thought the way you said that, I thought for sure you were gonna say, like, we asked a psychologist who also is a custodian.
Yeah, a custodian psychologist. 60% of finished rolls came from the middle stall, whereas only 40% came from those on the ends. This indicates that far more people use the stalls in the middle. Add to this the result of the 2015 survey from New York Magazine that analyzed the preference of men and women. It was determined that the majority of both men and women prefer to use the middle stall when they are available. In cases when the middle stall is taken, men then lean towards the stall closest to the door, where women go to the stall furthest away from the door. Still, just because fewer people use an end stall doesn't necessarily mean it's cleaner. Reader's Digest suggests that those used less frequently might also be cleaned less often. So people avoid them. There may be other factors in stall choice. An article on CleanLinks report that a 2016 survey by restroom fixture manufacturer Bradley Corporation found... Wow, I didn't mean to read this much Justin, of it, but what?
Also, Heather wants you to read like a Anchorman.
Anchorman? When did we have this?
If you go.
When did we do this?
I don't know.
Hold on. When did I add that one? Okay, hold on. Breaking news. Let me turn down the music. Good evening, everybody. My name's Justin Shealy. Here with my co-host, Michael Mahaffey. Our breaking story, there may be other factors in stall choice. An article on CleanLinks reports that 2016 survey by the restroom fixture manufacturer Bradley Corporations found that most aggravating restroom situations is empty or jammed toilet paper dispensers, followed closely by partition doors that don't latch. What did I just read? An overall dirty or unkept appearance, an empty jammed towel or soap dispenser. Whether the reason for the traffic patterns, custodial process should always include proper cleaning and disinfectant of all surfaces in the restroom stalls, where time it could be saved is in tracking consumable stock and frequency of replacement toilet tissue. I'm your host, Justin Shealy. So
Very nice.
you read the whole article and then you're like, well, which freaking stall am I supposed to go into now? You know, it's like, hey, the middle one's the dirtiest, but they could all be dirty. I don't. It's all dirty.
Right.
Stay classy, San Diego. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first one. Just in my experience, the middle one's always usually backed up or something. But yeah,
I 100% promise you that portable restrooms in a big row is exactly the opposite. Now, see, that could be true. Now, if you're talking porta-johns in a big row, I feel like people don't want to walk to the middle. They want to hit the edge, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm Ron Burgundy.
If it's like which one would you take in the line of porta potties? I think I'd rather crap in my car. I hate porta johns.
I'm gonna be honest. I took a dump in a porta potty based on liquid levels in the TP remaining or lack thereof. So I don't know who all's like worked on a job site where there's got to be a porta john delivered. However, if you're the first person to use it, you have to use half a roll of toilet paper just to make like a little landing pad for your turds. Otherwise, you're going to get smurfed. Because the water in those things is blue and it will stain your butt cheeks. So you got to make a landing pad.
That is 100% accurate. Do you remember?
And I did that the other day.
What was it? Eaton, Pennsylvania. So it was like freezing, and the ply was like -1 ply toilet paper.
Yeah. You remember? Was that the same job where the homeless guy came out of it?
I don't know. I don't remember a homeless guy.
I don't trust.
But there's so much that happened on that one.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to make anybody scared of toilet paper, but I saw a thing where homeless people that do like meth and stuff and shoot up will go into a public restroom or something, and you know how they have that little slit in the metal ones where it shows you how much toilet paper's in the thing.
Sure. Yeah.
In the toilet paper dispenser, there's like a little metal slit.
Right.
They will stick their needles through the toilet paper to clean their needles before they use them. That makes me think about it every time. So like,
as if I didn't need another reason not to use one.
Yeah. So
Yikes.
It's not a good time.
Kill me.
Speaking of bathrooms, I did see a TikTok the other day. It was a guy who was a custodian at Planet Fitness. And actually he stitched a podcast. I actually have baby wipes in my truck, and let me tell you, baby wipe after a porta-john poo is the best thing ever. But
you gotta cover your like whole butt after a porta potty one.
Yeah, you got to wipe the whole. It's like
everything.
Like I just go out and I lay on my back and just wipe everything. I'm just kidding. But there was like a group of girls doing a podcast, and they were like, "Do you wash your hands, or do you?" Yeah, they were talking about how they don't wash their hands when they use the bathroom. And then it cuts to this guy at Planet Fitness, and he's with soap. Yeah, he's like cuts to this guy at Planet Fitness. And he's like, I can tell you from working here for a year, he's like, I am the only person that cleans and refills the soap at Planet Fitness. He goes,
oh my gosh.
I have every week I replace the soap in the men's bathroom. And then he goes, for the past 4 or 5 weeks, he hasn't replaced the soap in the women's bathroom, and he showed it, and it didn't even look used.
Oh my gosh. See, I have to use weightlifting gloves for that, but they're just like sanitary gloves. They're not for my skin. That is disturbing, honestly. Ugh.
Yeah.
Say psych, please.
So is this true, ladies? Do you just go into the bathroom and then just not wash your hands with soap?
Well, if you're carrying baby wipes everywhere, right?
Hand sanitizer and water. See,
Oof,
that's
Maggie doesn't wash her hands. Confirmed.
Why do that? Why are you hand sanitizing and then water? Just use soap. Or don't wash your hands at all.
Or
Just use hand sanitizer.
sanitizer. Yeah.
I will say that in my same Home Depot bathroom trip, I did watch a guy leave the urinal and didn't wash his hands at all. And I was like, bro,
Yeah.
like,
Oh man, that's
my defense for women. Listen, use soap.
Oof.
I can say that I worked at a church camp for a summer, and I was in charge of cleaning bathrooms with my friend Isaac. And I can tell you that cleaning the boys' bathroom and cleaning the girls' bathroom, the girls' bathrooms were always gross, always way more gross than the boys' bathroom.
Really?
Yep.
I was just imagining, like, even at camp, there's just all sorts of hair care products on the counter, like hair dryers and stuff.
Yeah, they were always. I mean, really, it was like there was always. In what way? Just like, well, there was poop on the wall. One time, in the girls' bathroom, they just like there was like nasty. Like I found underwear once. There was just like, it's not a lie. I swear, I put my hand on a Bible.
You can get Isaac to testify too, huh?
Yeah. It was camp age, so it was high school to like, yeah, it was high school age, and then there was middle school. Middle schoolers are they're all just kind of gross, but when it came to high school girls, gross every single time. They would leave like towels and socks and just everything in the bathroom, and then the boys' bathroom, there'd be like just like grass from their shoes or mud, but it was never like the toilets weren't as gross, the urinals weren't as gross. Obviously, girls aren't using urinals.
Urinals were actually pristine in the girls' room.
Yeah, the urinals in the girls' bathroom were exponentially more clean than the boys' bathroom. But it was surprising because you're like, as a dude, you're like, oh, girls' bathrooms are going to be way better. So you finish the boys' bathroom first,
right,
and then you go to the girls' bathroom, and you're like, oh, frick.
Like you thought the worst thing you'd find is like plants, potted plants.
Yeah, little succulents just chilling out on the sink. Sink succulents.
Oh man.
But yeah, bathrooms are gross in general, all around.
Yeah, very much so.
Just nastiness.
Oh goodness gracious. How did we get here?
I don't know how we got here. What else do you have on our notes here? There was a couple things.
Don't remember. So games, movie, contents. Oh,
Shout out.
yeah. Shout out. It is Justin Scott's birthday today.
Oh, J Bob's
Happy
B-Day.
birthday, Justin.
Happy
Yes.
birthday,
Happy birthday.
to the old J Chicken. Oh,
Yeah.
Moneybags McGee.
I feel bad because I can't remember if he's 27 or 28.
He's got to be
remember.
28 because he's like the same age as me for this much time, and then
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Gotcha.
29 and he'll be 28, and then he'll be 29
Dude.
and I'll be 30.
Kevin gets so excited when he and I are the same age for like a month. It's so funny.
He's like, whoa. We're this.
Yeah. He was really sad when we were only, or this last time it was last time we would be 20 together because I was turning 30. Jeez Louise. But it's funny to me. He's always like, hey, same age.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, okay, so yeah, I think he is 28. I think. But
Maggie
good for him.
said,
Happy
yeah,
birthday,
happy
Justin.
birthday. Why is his girlfriend in the chat? Go spend time with your man.
I think they were
I don't think she's here
somewhat
anymore,
together. Yeah, because I got a text from.
But Maggie said public
also-
restrooms should have music playing. One of my favorite things is to walk into a
yeah.
bathroom and just let it rip.
They should have like
It sounds like a mortar
classical
tube going
music,
off. You know, like
loud classical music with a lot of horns and drums.
a lot of horns.
Yeah, 100%.
I will say one time,
Also-
I had a friend. Me and a dude walked into a public restroom. We were on a road trip, and so we like went into this public restroom. He went into the stall. I'm peeing, and as I'm walking out, I hear him just rip it, right? And the guy next to him in the stall goes, "Nice!" And I got out of there so fast. I was dying, bro. I laughed so hard.
That's funny. That's funny. Dang, Maggie, just calling him out.
Yeah, when you pee, you just fart sometimes.
Wait, like Modern Warfare or
Chemical.
not? Oh, it jump scares me.
I will say, I farted one time. I didn't even think it was that loud. Jump scared Maggie. She was like, "Huh." I scared her with a fart. That's talent. I'm gonna go on America's Got Talent. Sound like a gun. No, it didn't.
Just pull your pants down in front of the judges and
Yeah.
squat. Also, shout out! I found out today it's also Bill Burr's birthday. So
Bill
that's-
Burr.
I thought
J.
that
Bob
was-
shares a birthday with Bill Burr.
interesting. Right?
What? I don't know how we got here,
Thought
Caleb.
the Kens were back.
What is your note says ads?
Oh, I got cut. I think this might have hindered my experience with Blues Brothers, but I got ads for watching it on Amazon, even though it was Amazon Prime.
You did? I didn't.
Yeah, I got 2 ads at the very beginning. I was like, what? And just started throwing stuff.
You got an ad?
Yeah. I
watched it on Amazon. I didn't get any ads.
don't know. I know they started adding them. Or
Well, they need to
Putting ads on
They need
videos.
to cut it out. I was watching a, like on TikTok. So I don't know if you're on TikTok anymore, and that if not, that's fine. But TikTok added 10-minute TikToks, so there's like more long form
okay.
TikToks, I guess. But I was like in the middle of like a 2-minute TikTok, and it just played an ad in the middle of my TikTok.
Oof.
Like normally, it was
Dang.
like when you scroll, there would be an ad, and then you just scroll again, and there's the video. They just start playing them in the middle of your video now.
Jeez, that's annoying.
Like if I wanted that, I would go watch YouTube. You know, like
If I wanted that, I'd watch TV.
yeah, I would go watch TV. If I wanted that, I'd
Yeah.
not be
No,
watching.
for sure. Like that's what my first thought. I was like, oh, so it's turning into YouTube.
Yeah, a little bit. There's more long form content, but only 10 minutes.
TikTok's like, we've added the new 1 hour and 30-minute retrospect on old video game option. We had to experience that on it.
One of my least favorite things on TikTok is when you're scrolling and then it's that one girl and she's like, "Are you up scrolling on TikTok?" Like, yeah, I am. I am up scrolling on TikTok.
Bro,
Leave me the
you
frick
think
alone.
that's bad? Whenever you get her on Instagram, that's just no, I'm not.
When she shows up cross-platform.
You on TikTok? No, go away. Yeah, that's annoying.
Are you up
But
late scrolling again? Shut up.
see ads if you delete TikTok. Ads have been increased 400% since I got TikTok. Interesting. Yeah, no, hate ads.
Sometimes there's good
Although I have
TikToks on
seen
there,
it.
though.
Have you seen there's like a car dealership that they do technically ads, but they're more like skits where it looks like a car wreck video, and then it cuts to them like they take the place of the person in the video. So like there was one video of a motorcycle like rear-ending a like SUV, and it cuts and it looks like it cuts like into the car.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
I love
person,
those.
like lands in there, and they're like, Have you gotten in a wreck? It's
there's a dude that's so out of. I need to find, like, now that we're talking about it, he'll show up again. But there's a guy who is a car dealership salesman, or car salesman, and he does that same transition thing, but he transitions through from any video, and it's usually like the most out of pocket. When I say out of pocket, I mean out of pocket things, and you're like, man, this guy's really out here just doing this for his business. Like he really said that, and he's trying to sell cars, which I bet you it's working. Like I bet people are going. I bet you people are going there just to buy a car from him.
Yeah, I don't mind
like,
those ads.
we got a 2024 Dodge Charger over here, you know.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, Maggie sent me. She showed me that one the other day. Well, how did it start? Was they like spreading stuff on bread or something? It was like, what do you like to spread? And then it's him. He's like, legs. Come on down to the dealership. I got the best deals on cars. It's just so out of pocket. Awesome. It's great. But
I would love to see that age of advertising.
Yeah,
like really done well.
I think
not this crap.
We're getting there. I think we're getting to a point where the news is going to start looking different because we got all these Gen Z people coming into the workforce, and it's like it's like your news anchor is going to be 27 here pretty soon, and you're like, hold on, you're not allowed to tell me what the news is.
We got hellish thunderstorms coming in.
Now to Zane with the news or with the weather. The weather out tomorrow. Hey, what up, everybody? The weather out today about to be bussin' on God, respectfully. It's going to be 70.
Cap. For real?
75 is our high. No cap.
Oh, man.
But
we got higher. You can't sue me. It's the weather.
He's all dead ass. We've got tornadoes on the ground.
Oh, for real? Bro, get out of there.
Take cover. Oh,
man. Yeah, no kidding.
It asked that question,
Yikes.
and he said legs. I gasped and grabbed my pearls. Yeah.
Ew.
No Diddy? No Diddy. Who says no Diddy? I think Diddy's a pedophile.
Is that a question?
I think that's what we figured out.
Right? Is he a pedophile? Is he a pedophile? I'm trying to
Probably.
remember.
Oh, because he's a lie. Oh, no Diddy. That makes sense.
Yeah, no kidding.
A sex trafficker, even worse.
I knew about the other one, but not the first one. I assumed. Oh, man.
What's
Freaking
worse than a
nuts.
rapist?
Well,
a child! Oh.
A child.
You could have let in a child!
Oh, shoot. I would continue.
Yeah,
no, you get kicked.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Bro, he's like a prolific, what she mentioned. Like, it's insane. Allegedly. He's
whoa.
Damn near Epstein.
You can't be saying that on the internet. You're going to get banned.
Right?
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, he better not pull up to my block for real.
With kindness.
Kindness! Oh, man. Yeah, dude.
Well, Mike,
the ads are coming for us.
The ads are getting us. I feel like nowadays there's more ads than there is. I think there's more ads than there is actual content out there anymore. You get we got a 60-40 ad to content ratio right now.
That's no bueno. Any ads, too many ads. Oh, you heard about EA looking into putting ads in video games?
Yeah, but I thought that just meant product placement in the game.
I don't know. Knowing them, it'll be the worst version of whatever that is.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like a loot box? It's like you could win a gun or a 30-second ad.
It's like you go to it's like a battle royale and you're like trying to loot and it's you just get stuck there for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Like
30 seconds. If you play this, more ammo.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, dang.
We can't
We can't say this. They'll be like, write that down. Write that down.
Yeah. You'll get a buff if you watch this ad for Blue Chew. In manscaping.
Your hitbox gets bigger.
The Lawnmower 3.0. Actually, it's never a dude. It's never a guy going, the Lawnmower 3.0. I bet you they'd sell more. It's always some like chick and she's like, shave your balls. It's like, no, I'm not. Now that you said that, I'm not gonna.
Stop. Stop telling me to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Since we're on like the ads / like people telling you what to do, my least favorite ads are like don't buy this product. And then they proceed to tell you why it's good. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, that's so annoying. And it's usually like AI voice.
Instantly not gonna. I'm not even gonna watch it. They're like, hey, don't scroll. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling.
I saw one is like, I think we effed up, and I was like, holy crap, that's aggressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I'm scrolling.
Like, don't buy this. It's like, okay, I won't buy this.
I'm not buying it.
Go away.
I'm done. I've already not bought it.
Yeah. It's like, if I buy this, can you legally never send me an ad again?
I say okay out loud and scroll. Yeah, don't buy this product unless you want $1 million.
Rocket money.
Yeah.
Don't buy this product. War Thunder.
Today we're going to review this product and why I hate it. First of all, it's awesome. Like, shut up. Get out of here.
Man. The things I want to do to that person.
Yeah, who?
So not only is this an ad, but it's bullcrap.
It's got to be working because they were doing it for so long. I think they're still kind of doing it, but they've kind of phased out of it a little bit. But I feel like maybe it was working for a half a second and everybody got on board and they kind of ruined it.
Yeah. If it's anything, it's probably like, or if I had to guess, it's probably some lower level business advisor company that's like, hey, nobody's tried this yet, and they recommend it to
a Gen Zer with a liberal arts degree just got out of college and was like, hey, I have a marketing degree, kind of.
Or a guy who's like, hey, they've tried everything, and he's like snorting cocaine, and he's like, let's just tell them not to get it.
Listen, we've been telling them to buy everything for how long? How about we start telling them not to buy this product? People love doing stuff that we told them not to do.
Right, bro. You're so bad at advertising. You're like, let's just tell them not to do it. Maybe that'll work.
Any ideas, anybody? How about we just tell them to get fricked and don't buy this product? That'll sell.
Oh, shoot. Maybe.
It's so stupid. So dumb.
God bless him.
Barnacles.
Yeah.
What a load of barnacles.
Also, it's 8. Are you trying to play or are you trying to bounce?
I'm gonna be honest. I am exhausted. So I may just call it a night. We had a good podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, it was fun.
If it was any other night, I probably would say let's hit it with the after party. I'm working on currently putting together a stream schedule for everyone.
Hey, there you go.
And like trying to stick to it and having like different genre days. Because I was gonna pick games. I was gonna do. This is Caleb's idea actually. I was like, what game should I play on which days? And he was like, how about you pick a genre, and then you can jump around.
There you go.
So like shooter Tuesday, and then you like jump around shooters if you like. So say you play in a shooter and you get tired of it, you can go jump to another one. So you don't lock yourself in. But
Tuesday.
that was an example. I'm not really doing that. I haven't figured it out yet, but I think that is that'll be it for me tonight.
Also, if anyone's mad, Justin is wounded. All right, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
he is tired.
Yeah, I'm.
Let this man sleep.
I had to deal with soft, baby mans.
Careful. You might have to, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. I gotta figure out if he's 18 or not. I'm gonna beat him up tomorrow. Can't go to jail for assault on a minor.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Take some ibuprofen. I'm sure Maggie will. Hey, yo. Listen, guys, I've watched a lot of prison shows. It doesn't look that bad, okay? I feel like I would do pretty good in prison.
Yeah.
I would just make friends with everybody. Hey, yo.
You're tall enough. Hey, yo.
I would make them be friends with me. But I appreciate everybody being here tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I had a good time. I would 100% be a pod boss. I'm a leader. My mom tells me that every time she talks to me, and I just feel like that would transfer over into prison.
There you go.
That's a good point. Please make him stop.
Hey. You gotta be the best at whatever you're good at.
Listen, let's not make
Hopefully
this
it's
weird,
that.
okay? Let's not make this weird. And I would be a top. No, I'm just kidding.
Hopefully.
But hopefully. He's a pitcher for sure. Wow. All right, we're going to end this really quick.
Love you, bye.
Before any other secrets get released. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Love you, mean it. From the guys you trusted to drink, stay hydrated. Stay hammered. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, I pushed the wrong button again.
That's the announce that I have to pee to everybody button. Yeah.